Artisan Cutlery. Ooh, spun pretty good. What do we got here? A 1843G-DRC. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know what that means, man. But I think it's a fancy knife because it's in the tin, you know, the whole thing. I don't know. Let's see. Nice case. Okay, I know what this one is. Very cool. I'm going to leave that there just till we get this out of the bag. I'm going to have to look up what this is, but man, look at this micarta. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff. That is old, like fatigue material, denim. Yeah, wonderful. It's got a serial number, 1843G, S35VN steel. Is that a devil dog? I'm not sure what that is. Man, let's look at this blade. Ooh. Okay. Detent's kind of light. Action is a guillotine. Is that tight? Oh yeah. Wow. Man, let's put this stuff away. Get a name on this knife. What an interesting piece. Okay, this is the Artisan Cutlery Arion. Arion. Titanium. Titanium pocket clip. Titanium backspacer. And then a solid piece of micarta on this other side. And this knife is feather light. Really light. Man, is this thing tuned light as well. The detent is super light on the bottom. Almost makes me think that I need to put a little on it. Very easy to unlock. It's locked up. It's so light, I'm going to check it. Yeah, I mean, it's locked up. Wow. What a wonderful, nice, light piece. And you know, because of it, because of the micarta, just the nature of this knife, I mean, I wouldn't think this knife was for like heavy work. This isn't a work knife. This is a executive self-defense piece. And if it was executive, it's pretty aggressive. You know, hey, can I borrow your pocket knife? It's like, oh, geez. Yeah, very cool. Wonderful spidey flick, thumb flick. And it's guillotine action. Just boom, it's coming, whether you're ready for it or not. Man, let's get in it. What a cool piece. Arion. Not Arian. I think it's Arion. Arion. Forgot. I had a T8 bit in there helping me out with another project. But we should be good now. Looks like the pocket clip is screwed in from underneath. I wonder if I need to... Well, the tension feels pretty good on it. I'm going to go with it. Yeah, it's just a solid piece of micarta. There's no liner in there. It's got a steel washer for the bearing to run on, but that's it. And that's packed in there pretty good. I don't know if I want to get it out or not. I think I'm just going to wipe it off because it's locked in there. Big, thick stop pin. Standard bearings. Beautiful stonewash blade. It's kind of dirty. What about this washer? Yep, that one come. Try one more time there. Nope, I'm gonna leave it. All right, let's wipe it down. Tim's towel time. I'm gonna start saying that, man. Tim's towel time. Oh, this blade. Wow, is that nice. And while I have this piece of titanium in hand, and it's a beautiful piece of titanium. It's got a smooth finish on it. It's not like a stonewash finish. And it was kind of dirty in here. Interesting. I don't know if that's dust from the micarta. Maybe that's what it is. Let's see. I think I got a pretty good reference point. I'm going to put the tiniest little bit of, a little bit of tension on that. What the heck? I can always take it off, right? I mean, I don't really see an oily mess in here, so I'm not overly concerned about it. So it doesn't scare me to leave these parts. I don't think oil is going to be weeping out of any of this at any time soon. All right, little parts. Is it me or am I missing a bearing? Did I throw one on the floor? I must have, because it is not visible. All right. Oh, there it is. It was making a break for the cliff, but I got it. All right. Now we're going to put it back together. The pivot is not captured, but it shows to be. It's got a flat spot, like it's a D pivot, but it's not captured anywhere. It's not captured in this scale. Yeah, so, oh well. Let's get a little oil on that bearing. Yeah. I hate to say it, but I think it's going to run even more free than it was. I'm not sure how that's possible, because, man, that thing was a guillotine. Let's put the shiny side down to the bearing. How about that? All right. Yeah, it's not captured, but normally on a knife that's built right and tensioned right, it doesn't need to be captured. It'll lock itself. I don't know how that works, because man, you get some knives and they won't hold at all. But then other knives, it's not captured and it'll hold perfectly fine. Well, it's definitely got detent now, and you can hear it. There's enough of a detent now that it's holding it back so that when you flick it, it flies. Now, where I can feel it is undoing the lock bar. I can feel that little bit of extra tension, but it's not horrible. It's pretty nice. Let's get rid of our tools. Let's talk about that action. mean, got some play here. There's none there, but there's some play here. And it wouldn't surprise me because it doesn't have steel on this other side. Yeah, so I mean, it's got a wiggle there. I wonder if I can tighten it up and get that out. I mean, it took a little bit there. I mean, it's got a little wiggle when it's open. Yeah, not when it's locked, but when it's open. Yeah. I mean, A minus is pretty solid. That Spidey flick, wow. The thumb flick, I mean, this thing's legit. It flies around. Let's talk about ergonomics. It's got wonderful jimping here on the spine. I mean, if it's not combat, it is just short of combat grip jimping. And then this swoop cut in here really provides a nice finger guard. So, you know, not so confident, confident, very confident. I mean, it's got a confident grip. It absolutely does. The combination of that jimping and then this cutout, you know, it locks the fingers behind that. It's very nice. It's got a great reverse grip. Look at that. And you can get that Pakal grip and still cap that very comfortably, which gives a powerful hammer down. I mean, man, this thing, and of course it looks the part. It really does. This micarta is really soft and wonderful. I mean, the titanium itself is really clean lines. I dig it. Same thing with the blade. Very clean. I mean, yeah. Excellent action. What about that pocket clip? Big thick stuff. I mean, we look like we're going to be okay here. Let's see. Yep. And it's starting to run out of room at the top. It's a little short. But smaller clip. Leaves less than a half an inch exposed. Excellent tension. What about on jean size material? Yeah, it's a good clip, man. It's going to hold that light knife right where you put it. You know, my spot in the back pocket. Yeah, perfect. Almost disappears back here. It's got excellent tension, so it'll hold out nice. What about safety? Can I catch the blade? Nah, there's no blade contact there, and the tip is well recessed. So good pocket clip, good tip, and I'm confident I can, you know, I can handle this knife any way I want. As long as that blade's closed, I'm not going to cut myself. Now, speaking of cutting myself, I'm curious how sharp this blade is. It looks crazy sharp. And it is. Yeah. Very nice from the factory. Artisan Cutlery did a good job on this knife. Let's talk price and availability. Where are they and how much? Okay. Well, I found a couple of these exactly like this on eBay from a couple of dealer sellers, and they're listed for $199. So, you know, can you find them cheaper than that? I don't know. I didn't. But it's S35VN, titanium, and then this wonderful micarta. Super light knife, very compact. This would be an easy carry, flat, thin knife in the pocket, and yet very capable, you know, self-defense piece, backup self-defense piece, and, you know, like I said, I don't know that I would claim this to be a work knife. It's kind of light duty. Without having a steel liner on this side, I don't think you want to, you know, be spend a lot of time smashing things up with this. It's more of a nicer piece. I think it's kind of a higher end, maybe an executive piece, or you know, a Friday night out on the town knife type thing. Very cool. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Artisan Cutlery Arion. Yep, appreciate it.